let's try to detect the endpoint of our drag. Endpoint of our drag. So let's use this one. Okay, so we can put a dot on end here, action. So here is the value, and let's print out the location of our value dot location. Okay, so rerun it and bring up the console. Okay, now let's start to drag, put it here, and drag. Cool. So it means we can get the ending point. Now so we can do something like that. That who point, right? CG point equals value dot location. But how can we get print 2 point? Let's do it like that. 2 point. Get rid of that. How can we get the from point? Oh, this is not good. Okay, how can we get the from thing? So here 2. Let's find some way to get the from. Okay, so here this one on change, it keeps printing. Let's create something here. State private one from point. Okay, from point, CG point, question mark, because it can be new. So what about this? If that is new, okay, if self dot from point is new, then we do self dot from point equals value dot location, and let's see if we can get the from at this moment when it ends from slash self dot from point, and question mark that. Let's give it a try. So let's move it from here to here. From now it, let's go back to somewhere here. That's not correct. From there. Oh, I know. When we finish it, we need to set it to neo. Okay, that might be. So let's do self dot from point right equals nil. Now let's try it again. So from here to here and go back. Wow, it works. It works. That's great. So it means at the end of the dragging we can get the where it starts from and where it ends, right? Now we can we can figure out the logical coordinates based on these things. Let's create a function for that. Private function xy to column and the row. So we'll input x cg float or maybe just a point. And what do you think? Yeah, I think this is a good idea. So let's return to int like that. So what is the that column equals, what is column is x minus minus origin, right? Origin x. Oh, so we need the input of the bounds here. So bounds and divided by column divided by that guy, by columns, 9 of them, 8 divided by 8. So let's put it here to make everything explicit. So cg column divided by yeah, cg float, and the columns -1, and this of course has to be int, and we just drop the decimal, the fraction part, and never be used. Okay, row, same idea, equals y minus origin y, of course, and divided by this is rows. Okay, rows, sure, we need that. Put it here, rows. Now we can return the tuple, column, and the row. Let's give it a test. So print out that's this time, let's print out let's do this. So that that's no auto complete. So column row equals xy, self. Do we need self dot xy? No, we don't make xy to row bounds. What's this? Oh, this one is our this guy, geo.frame in.local. Okay, x is oh, let's do this from, okay, from column to from row. So this one is from point dot x, yeah, and y is from point dot y, okay, and we need self. Oh, okay, question mark from x, and yeah, we need something like if lat if that from point equals from point and lat, something like that. So now we don't need the question mark here. Here is self dot, and we don't need this now. Oh, right. So if that, what is this? Initialize for condition must have optional type. Oh, wow. So we should put this one, because it's not optional, we should put this one here, that from column from. This is self, okay. Now we don't need this one and that, right? Yeah, so now we can do the same thing for the 2 point. 2 point is not new. Okay, so now we can print out from, this time is from column and to column. So it's like that, from column and from a row to 2 point. The problem is I made a big mistake. This guy should be this one, cell side, right? Cell side, this guy, pounds, yeah, otherwise it doesn't make sense. Oh, Okay, so now let's try the what, and okay, I missed one here, and we don't need the, yeah, this is a big mistake, sorry about that. Now let's try it again. Run it. So let's put it to the origin here, 0 0. Let's move to 1 0. Yes, 2 0 from 1. Okay, now let's try move to here to 4 0. Okay, let's do check y, 4 0 to 4 9. Yes, it works. Cool. And I still missed one open closing parenthesis here. I'll add it back. And this one is 30. We don't need it now. And let's try it again. Make a clean ending. So that's this time. Let's put it here. 8 0, right? Let's move to 7 0. Okay. So what about to here? 0 9 0 0. Okay. And oh, why is like that? Let's try it again. 0 9. Okay, let's test it thoroughly. So here is 0 0. It's still 0 0. 1 2 to 3. Let's use a bigger simulator. This guy. So now let's put it here. Yeah, that's not 1 1. So 0 9 2 0 0. This bug is tricky. Let me explain what is the reason. Okay, why when it should be like the number 9, the actual number is 8. It's like one smaller than the correct answer. So the reason is that so this is our algorithm to calculate the column, right? Using that. So we use the x, right? For example, here, the x, this is the x, minus this part, the origin x. Then we use that to divide it by the cell size, but like that, right? So if I put it here, so you guess, right? It should be 1 point. For example, here, right? 0 0.5, 1.5, 1.6, 1.7. For example, here. So I got 1.7 when I touch here. So it means this part will be 1.7. Okay, 1.7. Now, using this conversion, right? It drops the decimal, the fraction part, so it becomes 1 instead of 2. But here, based on our real need, right, is closer to this piece here, this column. So we need it to be 2 instead of 1, right? 1 is not correct. It will be like that guy. No, we need this column. So what's the solution? The solution is kind of interesting. it can be, if this is your first time, right, facing this problem, it might not easy to figure out the solution. The solution is actually very, very simple. So it means past this line, right, it should be 2, and to the left of this middle line it should be 1. The solution is, ta-da! We can simply plus 0.5 here. Does it make sense to you? So for example, here is the actual value is 1.7, right? Now after I plus 0.5, it becomes 2.2, right? 1.7 plus 2.2. Now when it is, right, converted to integer by dropping the decimal part, right, the fraction part, it becomes 2. That's exactly what we need, right? 2.2 to 2. And what if this one we touched here, right, closer to this one, to this column? So for example, 1.4. Okay, 1.4 plus 0.5 is still 1.9. So when 1.9 is casted, right, converted to int, it becomes 1 instead of 2. So that's what we need, right? If we touch here 1.4, it becomes 1. Okay, let's test it now. Run it and bring up the console. So this time let's put it back to here, 0 to 0.9, yes, 0.8, yes, from 0.8 to 0.7. You see the starting point. And let's do it one more time here, 0, 0 to 0, 1. Okay, from 0, 1 to this is 1, 2, yes, and here 8, 9, right, and go to 0, 8, 0, yeah, one more time, go back to here, 8, 9 to 8, 8, yes, the bug is fixed. Thank you for watching this video. See you next time.